right. So, I hope. Is everybody ready? Just kind of recap last time. We talked to Big Game. We were gonna go in. We were gonna clear out Phendrana. And then the boost ball struck again. And then we were like, okay, no big deal. We're gonna go backwards through Phendrana. So we went back into the ruins, beelined it to the elevator that took us right outside Thardis' boss room, and went through Phendrana's Edge, aka Funky Phendrana, and worked our way through all that. Didn't really find a whole lot that was super useful. I think we found an artifact, which is good. And then got back into the Spacefire base, and now we're going to go through it backwards. However, last time I had some issues with OBS, which I believe are fixed now, so we shouldn't have any more of those. I'm seeing 0 dropped frames, strong connection, and because it dawned on me that I'm playing this on an emulator, I saved the game. So I saved it via the emulator. So I'm going to load the save. Alright, here we are. Here we are. Yes, this music. Absolutely no anxiety involved in this music. We know that that's an artifact down there. The reason I didn't grab it is because grabbing it shuts the power off to that area, and that would suck. So, because it would lock the door at the top. I don't think it locks the door at the bottom, but it will lock the door at the top. So we're going to grab that on our way back out. I think that item is an energy tank, if I'm not mistaken. But then we can come up and grab this one. That one's pretty easy to grab, and then come around here and hopefully be able to grab that one. If not, that might be like the sole item left in the Phendrana Drifts when we eventually leave. I'm hoping that this item is the thermal visor, because like, guys, I really don't want to fight this dude without the thermal visor. We might be able to like start the boss fight and then check this item as well. I don't think there's anything preventing us from doing that, except, you know, maybe getting smacked around. But we'll see. We will see. For now, though, let's do it. Excuse me, sir. Where are the, like, I'd really like this music to stop, if that's okay with everybody else. I don't even know where the other enemy is. What is it? Excuse me. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna grab that energy tank. I hate these puzzles. Nope. Okay, we're good. We're golden. No! Oh, there we go. You know, the thing is, I don't need this energy tank, but I feel like we're kind of quietly going for a 100% run. I wonder if I could just jump up there, like, and land on the thing. Oh, so close. And if I sound weird, or if I start hacking up a lung, I am still not feeling well. Hopefully that That will resolve its... Wow. This is the riveting gameplay you guys signed up for. This is where all of the, this is why I get subscriptions. Like and subscribe to see me fail at platforming. That camera. Come on. Come on. The camera makes me nervous. It's making you nervy. Imagine being the person that's like ever so gently trying to... There we go. Okay. Sorry. You're scared of heights. Well. I feel like that wasn't even that high up. Like, I mean, you know, don't land wrong, but... Hello? Thank you. The stakes. Not the stakes. They've never been higher. I don't know why I switched weapons. I'm gonna need the wave beam anyway. So I think you're ordinarily supposed to come in through the other way. So the thing preventing you from getting an item earlier in the game is that this window is frosted over with a thick sheet of glass, or sorry, with a thick sheet of ice that you need the plasma beam to melt, and then you just launch a missile at those tanks, and down it comes. Timber. And now we go retrieve our prize. Come on. Artifact. Okay, not the worst. Not the worst. Could be better, but not the worst. Where's the exit? Ugh. Come on. Where are you, buddy? There you are. I'd hide too, honestly. Yeah, every other time, like if we were actually playing this game normally and we had to backtrack through this area, every other time that we come through here, the doors don't lock, and we can just kind of... Where are they? There he is. Just chilling? Okay. Alright, doors are now unlocked. Not that door, this door. I remember as a child being very irritated by those flying pirates. They were always, like, for whatever reason, they were just so difficult. Okay, so that item... Damn it. that item up there is not an item that we need. It's the... So like you do that, and then you scan that, and then you have to go and do the boost ball things, and we just don't have the boost ball right now. But that item is essentially the plasma beam version of the super missile. It's called the flamethrower. We don't need that for progression, so we're just gonna skedaddle. We're gonna skedaddle and go see if we can't kill us a Thardus. Yeah, whatever. And open, door. Thank you. And I think just down. Just as down as we can go. These are all regular pirates. They're not going to deal much damage to us. We're basically God. Like at this point in the game, truly the only thing that really threatens us is the Phazon mines. We have so much health and so much armor. The odds are not 0. And the reason they're not 0 is because there are 2 items that we haven't seen yet. We don't know what they are. They're Schrodinger's items. I guess as long as none of us here have the knowledge of what those items are, they are every item we don't have and don't already know the location of. But at this point in the game, they're likely either a missile upgrade or an artifact. Go ahead and do that so we can. That opens that. I mean, yeah, we could we could always use more missiles. I mean, but that's not what I want. Okay, so that big old pile of rocks right there, that's Thardus. I'm thinking right across, that's the item that we can check. But we're gonna need to spider ball our way up. Oh, that's an interesting effect. Yeah, when my very first playthrough of Metroid Prime, this guy wrecked my shit often. I plan on doing a normal playthrough of Metroid Prime Remastered. In that playthrough, we'll attempt to get 100% of the scan data. But for now, let's go ahead and he's important. He's a boss. We'll scan him. An animated sentient creature of stone charged with Phazon radiation. The Phazon radiation given off by Thardus negates auto-target systems, preventing lock-on. Yes, sentient rocks. It may be possible to acquire alternate targets with a different visor. The chaotic nature of Phazon irradiation leads to instability in its structural integrity. Thardus can encase targets in ice, and its colossal size and strength make it a formidable opponent. Oh my, I apologize for that. And that... Where was it? Where was it? So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to find what part of him takes damage. Oh shit. Alright, we're actually going to... Is this one? Yeah, alright. Oh. Use the boost ball to get out of the way. I'd love to. You've no idea. Oops. Ooh. Now that's an idea. Really? Camera? Really? Okay. Clearly it does not want me to leave. Ow. Ow. However, I'm gonna try something. That did something. Oh, that did something. Oh, we're using power bombs. Yeah, we're gonna have a ball fight. Look at this. This is insane. Never thought about using power bombs on Thardus before. Let's go. That seems... well, now I don't see him rolling. Come on. Come on, buddy. What's his health looking like? Well, he's feeling it. I am gonna need to bait out his rocks to give me more power bomb ammo. Oops. Oh, that was probably too far away. Jesus. Oops. Okay, that's not doing it anymore. Where is your weak spot? Okay. I found it. Now I think I can target it now that I broke the casing. Okay, buddy. Big one in the center. And we're done here. Good night, sweet prince. Hope. There's your missile. Goddamn missiles. Yeah, so that boss fight is a lot smoother when you have... I'm glad you're not disappointed, because I kind of am. That boss fight is a lot smoother when you have the thermal visor. Oh, that's missiles number 2. Fantastic. Okay, so we know we don't need that item. Let's grab that one before we leave. Man. Yeah, well, considering there's a significant number of missiles in this game. When you get the missile launcher at the beginning of the game, you end up with 10 missiles initially, and I think that number can climb up to like 250. And each missile expansion gives you 5. So yeah, you can spread a lot of missiles out in this game. I'll run through Funky Phendrana here real quick. Oops, wrong button. Alright, so it's basically the first door on the right. And there we go. And I think this is the room we want. We just have to scan some things. Yeah. Okay, so essentially, we just have to turn off this thing, and we do that with the scan visor. So that powers down one of the 3 force fields around it. that. Just a second, guys. Alright, next one. I think is up at the top. Ah, nice. And up we go. I think it's up one more level, and then we can finally get out of Phendrana. The artifact of truth. And now everything's dark in there. No, here, mark off that next artifact. I will take those power bombs. Okay, so I think since we didn't find what we were looking for here, the next place is gonna be the Phazon Mines. And I'd like to start at the top of Phazon Mines. Guys, if I had any sage wisdom for you, it would be avoid getting sick. Because it ain't fun. Trying to figure out what elevator would be best. I think we would need to go to... I think Magmore Caverns. Well, I think if we go to the Great Tree Hall lower, I think we can... I think we can get to where we need to go. We would just need to warp back to the starting position. Thank you. Ah, fresh water. Yeah. Yeah, so we'll head to the save room. We'll warp. And get back to the Tallon overworld. Going back to the Tallon overworld's fine too, because we'll be able to stop at the ship and restock on all of our relevant resources. you know, like power bombs. Oops. I forgot to hold L and R. Try that again. There we go. Alright. Warp back here. I just had a thought. Lower end of the tree might not work. We might dead end in the wrecked ship. Hold on. Right, because we didn't have super missiles at the time. Okay, we can check that item since we're already sort of in the neighborhood. But then we'll have to go back to the Chozo ruins, and then we'll probably have to hit up the yeah, we'll have to go to the Magmore workstation to get back to Tallon Overworld. Oh man. Fun stuff. The randomized elevators is still something that I'm trying to get used to. Like it's... What Pokemon starter would she choose? I feel like... Let's see. I mean, if you go by Super Smash Bros., she would choose Pikachu. But I know that Pikachu's not technically a starter. I guess in Yellow version, Pikachu was a starter, and in Let's Go, Pikachu. But in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, there's like the single-player campaign mode, and you unlock characters through like cinematic events in the story, and you run through this one where you play as Samus, but it's Zero Suit Samus, and you are aided by a Pikachu. So it's kind of accepted that you know, Samus and Pikachu are bros. So I suppose that would be the correct answer. Although I could see a case being made for Eevee as well, because Samus herself is somewhat like an Eevee, in the sense that like an Eevee is meant to be a Pokemon that's like incredibly adaptable. You know, like it can basically like yeah, it is disappointing. I'm not a huge Pikachu fan. But Eevee is a Pokemon that's meant to be, you know, like its evolutions depend on things it's exposed to, so it's like meant to be this very adaptable Pokemon. So I could definitely see, because Samus's power suit is incredibly adaptable. It's able to assimilate technology that isn't Chozo technology and make it like work for the suit. So I could definitely see a case being made for Eevee. However, it would be, you know, I feel like it would be kind of cool if Eevee as a Pokemon worked something like a cast form where you could swap its evolution out by... What am I hitting? Oh my god. What is happening? Why, game? It's these stupid bars. Anyway, yeah. Eevee, because Eevee is the adaptable Pokemon. Okay, whatever, we made it. Right, we're gonna get in, we're gonna grab that item, and we're gonna get out. Shut up. Where's the door? It's over here somewhere. Rude. That's dumb. I know your vote's for Eevee. My vote's for Eevee too. Mostly just because, again, I'm not a Pikachu fan. Like, the anime really hyped up Pikachu, but I feel like Pikachu is a little bit... What? What the hell? Gross. Another artifact. Alright, well, it saves us from having to come back here. Okay. Oops. There we go. Alright, now we have to leave. Hate those things. Open sesame. Ugh. So the thing about those things is, like, all their attack does is remove your HUD for a little bit. Not really that big of a deal. Being told I was mid-sentence about a Pikachu thing? What do you mean I was mid-sentence about a Pikachu thing? It sounds weird for me to respond to you via the stream when you text me about things that are going on in the stream. Alright, let's get out of this place. Because we can't go any higher up in this area because of the damn boost ball. Alright, take us to Magmor. Well, to the Chozo Ruins, then to Magmor. So, at this point, getting the getting the thermal visor is not a requirement. Because I don't think we have to deal with too many more of the of those puzzles. At least none that I don't know where the terminals are. But one thing that we are going to have to deal with, where am I even going right now, is in the actual boss fight with the Metroid Prime. In that boss fight, I am going to have to I'm gonna have to switch visors, because the Metroid Prime will, like in Phase 2, it'll do an attack where it summons Metroids, and then it will change what its visibility is. So the first time it does it, I think it goes to thermal, and then it goes X-ray, and then it goes back to like normal view. So if, you know, it goes into thermal, I won't be able to see it. So it would just basically be me, you know, avoiding attacks as best I can, waiting for it to switch view, although it might not even summon another group of Metroids until I use up the pool of Phazon, so yeah, it would just be a pain. However, it's not impossible, so if we end up finding the rest of these artifacts before we find the thermal visor, I mean, it's go mode. We're gonna try and knock this thing out. No. There we go. It'll just take a little longer. And I might, you know... It feels bad. That was some pro gamer shit right there. No damage in that hallway. I'll just have to, you know... fire blind and hope I end up dealing some damage whenever it goes to thermal. However, you know, 2/3 of the time I'll actually be able to do something. Hate the ghosts. Hate the ghosts so much. The Resident Evil movie could never end the laser hallway. I mean, Alice could. And, I feel like at some point, like, if you haven't seen it, try finding, like, a YouTube video of original Resident Evil 4 Leon going through the laser hallway. It's fantastic. Please hold. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's like original Resident Evil 4 is the ultimate B movie. Oh yeah, no, he does. It's... Oof. Oof, I'm gonna get hit by all of these to make up for the other one. Yeah, Leon in the original Resident Evil 4, there's like a spot where he goes through a laser hallway that's very similar to the one in the first movie, and it's everything that I wanted it to be and more. It's so overdramatic. It's like it fits the tone of that game so well. One of the greatest games of all time, truly. And I say that with no irony at all. One of the greatest games of all time. Sippy break. As they say in the Dark Souls community, respect the sippy break. Oh, we have a whole second person in here. Welcome. And... oh, 2 power bombs? You're too kind. Oh my god. Power bombs for days. I'm actually going to check something on my way to where we need to go. Oh, we can get that item now. That needs a super missile. We can get that item now. I think that needs a super missile. I'm going to try to get up there. We might be able to get that with space jump boots. I'm not entirely sure, though. And then... that'll take us to the frigate crash site. That should be fine. I don't see a need to... oh, we can get that item too, though. So we're not going to that one. We'll go all the way over here. Yeah, we're gonna go all the way through this. We can't get that without the boost ball. That boost ball is really screwing me over. So it's in Metroid Dread, they actually let her ride on like a tram. Oh, missiles. Oh. I feel like you are manifesting these missiles, and I'm gonna need you to stop. Alright? I have plenty. I don't need any more. No, that's not what I wanted you to lock on to. Do you ever think Samus sees yet another elevator and is like, guys, sometimes I would actually like the option of using the stairs? Maybe. In Metroid Fusion, there's actually ways to get from one sector to another without using the elevators, and I thought that was pretty cool to add in. You can't do any of that until you get to the screw attack, though, because you need it to open the rooms. All right, that over there. So once again, invisible platforms. We can see them with the X-ray visor. But yeah, so more missiles. So yeah, they basically opened up like these tunnels that allow you to get from one sector to the other without having to use the elevator system. So it made cleanup kind of nice, because you would basically just, you know, go from one end of your sector all the way to the other end of the sector, cleaning up all the items, and then you'd just run through the tunnel to the next one. It must be about the missiles that you pick up along the way, because we were sitting at 160. Less than 100 missiles to go. And the puffers. Oh, I ate that guy like groceries. So one good thing about these flying pirates starting to spawn in this room is that the turrets are no longer there. And I find that to be nice. It makes me happy, because I hate the turrets. Alright, we are gonna try. Not entirely optimistic about being able to get over there, but hey, if we can do it without the boost ball, then happy day to me. No, there's no shot that's gonna happen. Oh, well, let's try it. What? Hold on. No. Okay. Alright. We'll come back with the appropriate materials. Fiery Shores, which is to my right. Guys, what if it's been here the whole time? Like Sam Reich. Just take all the missiles out and string them. Create a grappling hook. The fabled missile ladder. Come on, poke your head up. Good night. Can you freeze those? You can freeze those. That's actually a nice detail. I mean, with the aiming system that this game has, it's kind of garbage, but the missile ladder's a rare item. Yeah, rare as in, like, non-existent. Somebody mod that in. We're going for it. We're going for it. Oh no, is it too... No, okay, we're good. Spider Ball takes too long. We just eat the damage. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Wrong button. Could have used that to kill the thing too. Oh well. One day, be able to come into this room and do the puzzle. Get the item up at the top. It's probably Boost Ball. No, it couldn't be Boost Ball. The logic wouldn't let it be Boost Ball. It's not Boost Ball. Gross. Okay, we can do the puzzle in here, though. Oh my god, we missed? So I think it's this. You scan it. Currently not receiving power. 3 power conduits? Are you out of your mind? It's okay. I think they're like 1. I think they're at the 3 doors. You know, that would make sense. That bastard would have the boost ball. Alright. I like the puzzle theme in this game. yeah, that's right. Alright, so it's... That one's only frozen... What? Wrong one! For a certain amount of time, so we gotta try and skedaddle. I think it's this one. This is all for you, Hope. This is all for you. I secretly downloaded the Oops All Missiles randomizer. Alright, I'm gonna hit this elevator and then I'm going to take a quick break, go cough my lungs out, all that stuff. And we will be right back. Okay, guys. I am back. Let me make sure my artifact count's right. Okay, yeah, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Just making sure. Ow. Okay, so gonna have to get up from here. I don't know that we need to go by this ship. I think, yeah, we got full power bombs. That's where we want to go. Alright. So let's get into the mines. Let's get ourselves sort of oriented, situated. Definitely hit the save station there. Okay, so there's one item in here that we can get. And we get it by powering on the crane. And then dummy. You fool. Let's see. There's a way up. There we go. I think somewhere around here is a conduit. There it is. And we scan. And smash. Oh boy, Hope. I wonder what it could be. This truly is the Oops All Missile stream. Okay, so there's that. Primary force field. Gotta be missiles. Secondary force field. And away we go. Okay, now the game expects us to have a thermal visor to fight these guys, but X-ray works just as well. I forgot about that. Ow. Oh boy. Okay. So we have the boost ball. And that makes me incredibly happy. Now, the question is, do we continue through the mines? Because now, without a doubt, we have everything that we need. Do we continue through the mines? Or, since we're right at the beginning of the mines, do we back out and go get all the things that we needed the boost ball for? What are the vibes? I mean, in theory, we could just clear the first level of the mines and then go to, like, the Shozo ruins and get everything that we can get there with the boost ball in tow, which is all of the items now. We can get all of them. I have been looking for the boost ball for years now. So, yeah, let's clear up the rest of this, because there's not a whole lot left. And we will... And then we will go... We'll loop back around. Is this the one with the... No. Dude tried to sneak up on me. Okay, now I think this is turned off with a... It's a terminal at the end of this, like, windy situation. Ah, the introduction of the troopers. Now, unfortunately, all of these are wave troopers. I'm going to showcase... Wait, we don't have the wave buster. Never mind. I'm not going to showcase. I was going to showcase the wave buster's capabilities. Damn. Alright. That's 2 down. Yeah, I'll take that. So, they are also vulnerable to the auxiliary effects of the beam weapons. So, for example, this guy is vulnerable to, not only just does he take damage from the wave beam, but also he gets that stun effect from the wave beam. The ice troopers are arguably the easiest to beat once you're able to charge your beam up, because you hit them with a single charge shot and it freezes them, and then you shatter them with a missile. Easy peasy. Now we gotta go back down there to grab that item. Or up there? Down there. And the plasma troopers, they're just like, you just hit them with the plasma beam, and things getting hit with the plasma beam don't last long. Power troopers are just a super missile. God damn it. It's fine. We found the boost ball. This is fine. I'm okay with this. As long as we've gotten the boost ball. I've been waiting my whole streaming career for that boost ball. I will not let anything sour my mood. next room has 2 items in it. One that we're gonna get from beating homeboy's butt. One super missile. Oh, that's so stupid. 2 super missile. 3 super missile. And 4. What'd we get? Hope. Hope. One of these things activates platforms. There we go. Take out that turret. I believe I saw a wave trooper up there. Where is he at? There he is. And I can't target him because he's at a weird angle. That's fine though. It's fine. We'll just hop up here and we'll go take care of him. 2 and I gotta go over there. Oh. I think it's a power trooper up there. Oh, I hate these turrets so much. Oh my god. GameCube controls, why? Any more turrets? Yeah, right there. What was that? I'm sorry? No, guys, if we hadn't picked up the boost ball, we would not have been able to progress past this room. But since we have it... Let's see if I remember which wall had the item. I think it's the 9 o'clock wall. Going with 9 o'clock wall. Ready for some more missiles? Hey, more missiles. Eventually, we're going to run out of missile upgrades. The game will not be able to give me any more. Hopefully that's not too far over. Okay, we're good. I like how they went ahead and they built the platform here, and there's a door on the other side of it, and they hadn't excavated it yet. How wild is that? Alley-oop. And this should still be in the same configuration as last time, so I just need to go up the yellow. No, that's the blue. Just need to go up the yellow path. Oh, damn. Am I gonna have to really do this whole okay, wait, maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we just go up the blue. Is blue even connected to its thing? No. Of course not. Why would it be? Alright, so the puzzle here is each level has a station like this. You hop inside, you hit the bomb, and it rotates the pillar. The level of the pillar that you're on. And so the blue is for the first level up. Red is for level 3, and yellow is for the top level. So now what we'll do is we'll go into this one and we'll realign it so that we get the red where it needs to be. And then we'll go realign the bottom so that red matches up. It's mostly just tedious. And then we come over here. But I think once we get out of here, we can... Oh, we might not. We might not have to go all the way up. I think right here is probably the only... No, we do have to go all the way up. But I don't think we need to do the whole thing, because I think we are close enough to that grapple point. That we can just do that. Boom. Easy peasy. Come over here. And we get spit out there. Okay, so we can go hit the save room here. We can use that to warp back to Phendrana, which will put us back in the Chozo ruins through that main elevator. And right right on top of a save station there, because that'll put us over here. No, that'll put us over here. So next time, so I'll get there, and then on the next stream, which would likely be on Monday, we can go through all of the Chozo ruins, knock out all this stuff, get all the rest of the items here, and then Chozo ruins is done. Unless before we leave, we finish out that one item in Phendrana Drifts that we didn't get. It won't take long. I would like to clean that guy up. Yeah, let's do that. So let's grab this save room in here. Yeah, you need the scan visor for the save room. Isn't that crazy? We were so screwed without the scan visor. Let's go ahead and save, though. Top off on health. And then we're going to back into it and warp back to the starting room. Sippy break. Wow, that's new. I don't know that I've ever... Oh, right. The artist is dead, so... Yeah. Yeah, now Mama She-Goths are just normal-ass enemies. But being alpha predators means that rooms that they spawn in no longer have any other enemies. So that's nice. You just gotta deal with the one thing. Oh yeah, you guys. Up and up and up. Excuse me. That was rough. I didn't like it. Oh, right. Where is the dude? Oh, there he is. Oh. Douche turret. Okay. We are more or less going to just through this area. Oh, it turned the power off, that's right. Alright, we can kind of see better with the X-ray visor. Anytime. Yep, alright. Okay, we're going up some... There's the elevator. Oh, the pain. I mean, I guess they do kinda hurt. Was irritating. Alright, I think this is the room. Yes. There's a little scan point. Let's go in. Dude. It's like a whole sequence to turn this room on. This room is actually kind of cool. It ends up being like this big planetarium. It's got like a big old like holographic star chart in it and everything. And that's what we needed the boost ball for. Come on. One more. There we go. And now we have access to the flamethrower. So yeah, each of the planets. So that planet's unimportant. That's not an important planet. So this is the planet we're on now, Tallon 4. And it kind of goes into what happened here. A meteor struck, and the meteor contained phazon, which was a mutagenic substance. There's one other planet. Here we go. Planet Zebes. So currently, in this game, Zebes is they hate little planets to baby Metroid. Yeah, maybe. Currently, Zebes is still around, but Zebes is the planet that the first game takes place on, the very first Metroid game. And it's also the game or the planet that Super Metroid takes place on. So it's a kind of interesting interesting feature that Zebes and Tallon 4 are in the same solar system. Just a neat little thing. Also in Super Metroid, the end of that game involves the whole planet just blowing up. Yeah. Lore. Like I said, we will scan all the things when we do our normal playthrough. And luckily, there is a save station right here as well, so we can warp. What just happened? Why did my controller stop responding to the thing? What just happened? Okay, there we go. That was weird. Alright. We got the flamethrower. Alright, we're gonna come in here, we're gonna hit the save station, we're gonna warp back to the beginning of Phendrana, and then we're gonna go to the Chozo Ruins. And the next time we're on, we're going to clean the Chozo Ruins. We're gonna scrub it. I'm a little irritated that we only got to see one other suit than the Phazon suit. It kind of bothers me. But you cannot turn items off in this game. Whew. That was a near miss. So as far as Samus's kit goes, there's only 2 other upgrades. There's three other upgrades, I'm sorry. There's the thermal visor, which would be really useful. There's the wave buster, which it kind of speeds up sections of the final fight. And then the ice spreader, which is something I never use. All right. So we're gonna go and take care of the item in the crossways, and then the furnace, and then we will come grab this item over here, and then grab those, and then head to Magmore to clean that up, and then we'll go back to the Phazon Mines for our final stretch. And then we're going to beat the game. So I would probably say I think that by the end of next week, so we'll have the stream on Monday. That'll primarily be a cleanup stream. And then we'll get into the second level of the Phazon Mines, and then I think the stream on Wednesday might be it. We might be able to knock this out. I'm excited. All right, well, I think that about does it for us tonight. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.